let's see here. Are you gaining justice badges so that you can use them later?
Huh, that's interesting. Well, I just got tokens times 3.
How many tokens?
3 times 3.
Okay, it's not bad. 9 tokens. Don't spend it all in one spot though.
Shut up.
I know. But are you hoarding yourself? Like,
I can't. I'm only on my friggin' laptop. If I had my desktop with me, I would, but I don't.
But it still says they end today.
What, the justice badges?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It says it ends today, but
I have a feeling it won't end until the 11th, though.
I kind of hope it doesn't end until 11, because I want to get more justice badges, which is, you know.
I just don't care enough to do it.
I just did it to get enough gold for Valu. The gold that I lost, pretty much resetting his jutsus. Though I won't be spending it. I won't be spending it again, because I'll just be doing the learn from friends.
Hey everyone, it's Jay again, and I'm here with Valu, who is being very quiet, and this is another JaV Podcast. First thing that I want to talk about with Valu is the jutsus that you get as a reward. It's one of the jutsus that we already used in the prior exam stages. Valu, you have anything to add to that? Do you need a reminder of what the jutsus are?
Hi, I'm Valu.
Hello. So
Are you sure it's just not like a certain selection of skills? Like, do we become that special classification afterwards? Is that why we're specials? So we are like, we picked the heavy attack one, we're now heavy attack special Jonins?
That's interesting. I hadn't thought about that.
Well, you got to figure that's what it's like. I mean, that's the whole reason we're becoming special Jonins. We're becoming the way they did it makes a lot of sense for what the title is. Special. Like, you're part of a specific class. Like, you can't deviate from this. This is like one of those few things. This is the first, like, class thing they've come out with. Like, before, there's no class. It's just, you're a ninja, and you try to get as many skills as possible. And by God, you and me have done that to our best that we could. I mean, we got some pretty awesome jutsus from our time since we started playing the game, that is.
So far, the classes that are out right now is the Medical Division class, the Heavy Attack class, the Surprise Attack class, the Sensor class, and the Intelligence class.
Yeah, well, Intelligence class, that one's okay, I guess, but the only problem I have with it is that it's like, it's information, it's kind of useless.
That's what I was going to say. I personally feel that the Intelligence class jutsu is useless. In fact, I think everyone who's up to this point now has completely forgotten about it.
Yeah, I mean, all it does is just show, like, how much HP and CP the opponents have.
You can do Prison Colliding Wave and then just do the math.
Yeah, I mean, it really doesn't matter because it's all percentages that we have to do to bosses anyways.
Right.
We don't need to know how much health they have, especially considering even when we get them down low enough, it doesn't matter because we're probably just going to use that Kaishaku or just keep burning them. It's just kind of stupid.
Yeah. Next is the... what came in next? It was stage 2.
Oh, that was the surprise attack class.
That was the surprise attack class, and then the sensor...
Yeah, the sensor one. And then it was the...
heavy attack, and then medical.
Yeah. My heavy... That part of the exams, that was probably one of my favorites. Next to the sneak attack one. I'm talking about the special mission before the boss fight. The sneak attack one, that one was a lot of fun, and I hope to see more missions of those in the future.
Which sneak attack mission are you referring to?
It's the one where you're running on the roof.
That was cool. That was fun. Yeah.
And then the one with the heavy attack, the one where you throw kunai at the dummies.
That was fun, but my computer kept lagging. I couldn't make a video of it.
Yeah, the only problem with that one is if anyone has a bad computer that lags a lot, you're not gonna have an easy time with that. I'm glad I got 2 computers to access, one that's good on speed, and yeah. I mean, I could do it with my laptop, but the problem is I don't have a mouse, so yeah, that's a big problem.
Right. So let's see. So the next was the what was it called again? The sneak attack, or what's the division called again? The
Sensor.
No, it's not sensor.
Are you talking about the medical?
The surprise attack.
Oh, surprise attack?
Yeah, the surprise attack.
That one, I kind of hope they're going to change. The only thing, I guess, that's good about it isn't... I mean, the damage is alright, but I guess the whole avoiding, like, dodge rate percentage and reactive force or any of that stuff, I guess that's just like, yeah, guaranteed 700 or less damage. But that's a problem. It's 700 or less. So... like, you're not going to be using it at the very beginning because your opponent isn't... I mean, you only get it one time used during a fight.
Right, so it's probably going to be your last hit.
And it can't be your last hit because
it can't.
the less damage, the less health they have.
I see what you're saying. Yeah, that's right.
Because it said 700 or 700 times however much HP they had. I don't know how to do the math for that, but...
I guess you have to do it when they're being, like, burned or something, and they're, like, kind of close, but not close enough.
I don't know. I think it's just I think it's like an anti-wind move, because most wind users start off with evasion or something to increase their dodge percentage, and you just use sneak attack, and since you know they have full health when they do that, you're going to do 700 damage off the bat. And then, you know what, that's actually a pretty decent hit right there. Sneak attack, it could become a good attack later on, but I don't know. And I'm kind of hoping that they come out with some other stuff for the special stuff, or the special class that we're going into. Because if that's all we're getting, I don't know.
So yeah, I do hope that there's going to be like special jutsus that you get for your specific class. That'd be really awesome. And if that is the case, it would really make the intelligence division a little more appealing, because it makes you wonder what else they can do.
Yeah. Well, I don't know what their problem was with it says the intelligence class is supposed to let you know not only their HP and CP, but any 4 jutsus that they have. But
I saw that also, and I
don't think it works on NPCs. I think it only works against player characters, maybe. I don't know. Maybe it's because they got NPCs got like this unspecified list of jutsus or whatnot. I think they only have 8 too, but they could have more than that.
So moving on to the sensor division, the ability to purify even through stun, restrict. Yeah.
I could see that becoming one of the ones. Like,
yeah. Oh yeah.
Number 1. Like, it's just like when we first started playing back in 2009. 9? Oh yeah, 2009. We started playing back in 2009. Like, I saw Wind stats when I started playing. I was like, man, Wind is gonna be awesome. Like, it's gonna be ridiculous. Everyone's gonna be fucking Wind. And for this one, I'm gonna have to say that yeah, the Purify one, that is it right there. I mean, holy crap.
Yeah.
I mean, the heavy attack, fine. The medical one, fine. But that one's just that's a game. That's a strategy breaker right there, because yeah, I mean,
I agree that most people are going to get Purify. Also, I thought of a good strategy with it. I actually saw this in a video by Ray Inyangos. He's a Ninja member. I'm sure you know him. He brought this up as well, that you can do Strangle, and then you can do the Sensor Division's Purify.
Yeah, that's a good combo for people who haven't picked Earth, so that way they don't have to use their Embracive Golem strangle combo, which is something, honestly, I'll be doing.
But also, it works even better because people usually now, if you do Embrace of the Golem, they kind of expect Strangle to be next. Or at least very soon.
Yeah.
So, now you can do Strangle immediately and surprise them. And you don't, because if you do Embrace of the Golem and they do Evasion, you're kind of SOL there a little bit.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
So, but if you just do Strangle and then you do the Sensor Division's Purify, you're still good, and you get 2 free turns to attack. So, that's the thing. But yeah, I agree that I'm probably going to get the Sensor Division. I haven't 100% set on it, but probably.
I expected nothing less from Dami.
Alright, so that was the Sensor Division. Let's talk a little bit about the Heavy Attack Division.
Heavy Attack Division's a little skill, I guess. It's pretty versatile, I guess. I mean, it helps out wind users who don't have high attack. It helps out fire or earth users so they can do even more damage. Though the thing is, like, the only complication is that, like, what would have been a good combo is Hidden Among Rocks and the heavy attack skill, but you can't do that. You don't have enough time.
I don't know if you've seen my video with Riken when I did that mission, did you?
No, I haven't.
No? I hit a pretty high amount of damage. What I did is I recruited the level 60 NPC, and I did concentration, strengthen, got the strengthen from the NPC, hidden among rocks, and I had the heavy attack division on, and then I did ultimate dance.
Jesus. How much damage did you do?
It wasn't as high as I expected because I think strengthen cancels out the NPC's strengthen. I think I found that out the hard way. So I did like 14,000 or something like that.
Yeah, that's not too bad.
It was still good. But by the way, you know that the heavy attack division doesn't fade. It gives you 150% more damage for the rest of the fight.
Really?
Yep.
So it can work with Hidden Among Rocks. The only problem is that it takes 7 turns to activate.
That's true. That's probably a pain.
I guess that's a good balance. I don't know. Maybe they'll extend it later when too many people complain. Heavy attack might be right next to friggin' Sensor Division.
Well, speaking of right next to Sensor Division, we need to talk about the medical.
That one's pretty simple. I mean, it's a team heal for 1,000 HP. And I guess that's going to be still helpful when we're all level 80. And we've got, I don't know how much HP we're going to have by that time. We're going to have a lot. But 1,000 should still be good. But, I don't know.
We're going to have around, I think, 3,000 something health. It's gonna be like 3,200, I think. I'm not 100% here. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be around 3,200. And 1,000 health is still, if it is just a little bit above 3,000, like I think it's gonna be like 3,200, like I said. 1,000 health is still a third of our health, and when you think of the fact that it's healing all your teammates, you're healing 3,000 HP.
Yeah, that is true.
Now, that being said, if you're correct in the thought that these aren't just going to be one jutsus, this is actually going to be unlocking a class for us, it again makes the medical class even more appealing.
This is true. Though, I can't really imagine. I mean, outside of boss fights, unless I mean, it's been a long time since they since the Ninja Saga devs mentioned that they're changing the clan system.
Didn't that happen in January or December?
It's been a while. I mean, they said they're going to change it in Season 10, and then it never happened. They're like, oh, we're delaying it, and we haven't heard anything about it since.
So hopefully they'll still do something like that. One thing that I've personally been looking forward to since Ninja Saga was, since I started playing, was the team-based PvP.
Oh, well, everyone's been looking forward to that. I mean, that's the whole reason they took down PvP for right now. I mean,
I'm hoping.
They're revamping it, and we're going to have... We better. There's no option for them. There's no option for them other than to give us the team-based PvP. Because if they don't give that to us, it is going to be bad.
I'm going to be sad if you're wrong and they don't give us team-based. Although I think you're going to punch a dev in the face if you had the chance.
I should have punched a dev in the face in Season 5.
Anyway, Season 5, I know, right? What do you think about the new one friend recruit reward or whatever? Invite friend reward.
Oh, well, the pig sucks, and the back item, it sucks. It sucks because it just helps PvP scroll users out a lot. And, yeah. I mean, I can make it through a fight without using my scroll.
Same here. But what I was referring to, in fact, was that the fact that they added 5,000 gold to if you invite one friend.
Just one friend. I thought they always had that.
Nope, that's brand new.
Huh.
It used to start with the rune scrolls, then was tokens, then was kotetsu, then was... what was the original jutsu called? The weakness one?
Oh,
You have it.
I have it. I cannot think of it right now.
Whatever, it's a dark mask or something.
Yeah.
And then it was the swords, the dark blades, and now it's the ninja postman. And then it was Kame, now Katsura.
Yeah.
So that used to be all the rewards, and now they added the 5,000 gold if you invite one friend.
That's not too bad, I guess. I don't know. I mean, the gold exchange system for I don't... Like, the gold packages, that is single-handedly... I mean, I understand the gold packages gave you more gold, but they don't really give you that much gold for how much you have to pay for it. It's stupid. Like, no one in their right... unless you're a retarded rich little brat, then I see no way for any reason that anyone would waste their money on that.
I believe that it's $20 for 60,000 gold. I believe.
See, that's a problem. That's a big problem. I mean,
especially since you can get 60,000 in the roulette.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
I really hope you're right that these classes are actually going to be classes, because that's a really cool idea. And
I mean, yeah, that's like the best thing for them, especially for this part in this stage of the game. I mean, they've given us everything that they've promised, and almost everything. They're still working on the PvP thing, but at least they're working on it. This kind of came as a surprise to me, but when I started thinking about it, the special thing, it makes sense. I mean, we're not going to become like, this is going to separate people on a different level. Of course, mind you, the intelligence division is going to be the most forgotten, but still.
Maybe at first,
yeah. But if they come out with more skills that we can use later, and I mean, give us its own wheel or something, like its own wheel, kind of like the talent wheel, which I'm looking forward to filling up after the exams are over. Hidden Silhouette? Yeah.
Maybe that will be the new secret talent. Will be whatever class we get.
Nah, that doesn't go with the whole... I don't know. Well, Hidden Silhouette's like the only non-elemental based one so far.
Right. Well, let's talk about some of the glitches that have been going on recently. That they fixed most of them, but there's still a couple going on.
Such as...
One thing that here's a couple things. One, Mirror of Strength. When you use it, it doesn't do damage and it heals you instead.
Really? That's pretty funny, because I did that anyways. I did that anyways when I was using my Blood Feed ability.
Yeah. Blade of Wind doesn't do bleed right now. It's just as damage.
Just as damage? That's stupid.
And also Serene Mind, the original Tensai Jonin reward, it's always given to the opponent.
Really? That's terrible. That's a really... Okay, alright, fine. Serene Mind ain't that bad. I mean, quite a few players have it, but it is an exclusive jutsu, so not a lot of new players have it. And when they see it, they're like, "What is that? How do I get it?" Well, you can't get it because you are a failure. But the Blade of Wind, that's really big. I mean, that's a token skill that they paid to have it bleed for that 25%. And if it doesn't do that, that's really shitty. So I expect that to be fixed, along with the Serene Mind. And what was the other one?
The
Mirror Strength one.
Mirror Strength is healing you instead of doing damage.
Considering how they changed it to the point where my Blood Feed effect doesn't work anymore, which literally doesn't make any friggin' sense. It literally doesn't. It says in my Jutsu's effect, any damage you do, you get 110% back in HP. And if I'm using Mirror Strength and I'm doing damage with my Titan mode, then I demand that friggin' HP, because it says damage, and just because it's a broke ass little combo that gives me retarded amount of friggin' HP does not give you the right to take it away from me, and it needs to be fixed. It needs to be fixed. I mean, I'm the only one who gets to use it. I'm the only one who gets to use that, and others Ninja members who were in the clan during that season.
If I wanted to, I could get myself Eye of Mirror and use it also.
Yes, you could. The fact that they fixed it, and that's the whole reason why I got Mirror Strength, is because for that jutsu. It's just really dickish, because I really, really don't like that fact. I mean, I'm fine without it, and I don't really mind that much that I got Eye of Mirror for it, and now it doesn't work. It's kind of shitty. It's kind of shitty.
Now, have you heard the rumor going around about the this secret Kenjutsus for this exam? Have you heard the rumor about what it's going to be?
I'm looking at it. I'm looking at the picture of it right now, and it's kind of weird, so...
Okay.
Looks cool, though.
Well, they've already given them the effect, supposedly. It's still a rumor, though. Alright, you want to hear what I heard?
Sure.
It's a 4-turn stun, and this is still undetermined. It's either for the first turn that they're stunned, they also get a 5% burn, or supposedly it's a 5% burn for each turn. I have a feeling it's the first one, but I've heard from some people that it's going to be 5% burn for all turns that they're stunned for.
That's 4 turns? I guess the only response to that is the sensor division, but Jesus. 4 turns? That's like the friggin' Death Touch palms when it first came out.
Yeah. That's a lot of damage. 20%, you will slaughter bosses.
Yeah.
I mean, especially us, if we get that, we already have Fiery Night Phoenix and Prison Colliding Wave. Yeah. That's more than 30% burn in a couple turns.
The interesting thing the interesting thing about the picture of it is that the picture of what the jutsu will look like when you just have it on your little bar is just the five symbols, and the five symbols look the same. But in the, I guess, the preview picture of what the jutsu actually looks like, the symbols on it are different. And I know for a fact what those symbols mean. I can't see the other ones, but I'm pretty sure the three front ones that you can see is fire, wind, and I'm pretty sure that's earth. And the other one might be water because it's blue, and I think the other one's going to be lightning.
Well, that makes sense.
It's like a 5-element thing, which is makes sense, but I don't. It makes me wonder if the 4-turn stun is true. It might do something kind of crazy. I don't know. We'll see in a little while. I mean, some rumors are pretty true considering that there are hackers out there that already have the friggin' jutsu, and they're like, yeah, it does that. Does the stun. But until I see it for myself, yeah.
Or until the devs give us, well, even if the devs give us a definitive answer, we never know.
Yeah. Well, the only definitive answer the devs are going to give us is when they give us the jutsu for Tensai's.
They fixed their own spelling error. In the news, they spelled Tensai wrong, but they fixed it.
Oh yeah, speaking of that picture that they released with all the sensor division, the clothing, and the jutsu, I read below it, and it says, this is what it says. Do you know you can have a secret Kenjutsu as a special reward only when you become a Tensai Special Jonin. So, what are you waiting for? I don't know, for you to finish the exams? I'm pretty sure that's what I'm waiting for. It would be today, like you would have released the last part sometime today, and I would be done. But now you delayed it, so thanks for that.
Yeah, it was supposed to end on August 1st, and that's today.
And when did they post this, by the way?
Excuse me?
I gotta find out when they post this. It's weird, it doesn't say. I don't know what it says. Oh, it's 22 hours ago? When did they release that they're extending it?
A couple days ago.
Yeah, so they asked this after that. So yeah. We're waiting for you guys. We're waiting for you.
By the way, what did you think of the new part of the exam with the bowl?
Oh, the bull? I actually took some time to actually see what the bull's jutsus were. They're pretty entertaining. I mean, he just, sticks his drill tail into the friggin' ground and it pops up at your team, and it actually has various effects.
He has like 8 attacks, but like 5 of them don't do any damage.
Yeah, which I find weird. I think it's a glitch. I don't know. The more complicated a game seems to get, or the more extensive the game seems to get, like the more glitches it gets. Because I'd hate to mention another game right now, but Minecraft, it's gotten so much more crap in it, so much more, and it's got so many more glitches in it, it's ridiculous. I mean, it's just, you're increasing the complexity of the game, and the result is you're going to have glitches. And that's the basics of games, of making a game right there. It happens.
2 things I wanted to say real quick. The panda, by the way, did you notice that most of his attacks were very similar to Byaku's?
Byaku?
Yeah. He did fear, like he didn't do he did all the animations of Byaku.
Oh, yeah, you're right. And I've been kind of wondering about the panda because his artistry, his drawing is pretty friggin' bad. I think now that you say that about Byaku, I'm starting to think that they just slapped a panda skin over the Byaku. Yeah.
It's possible. It's possible that they did that.
Someone should do like a little cross pick where they like overlap the panda with Yako and see if it fits or something like that. Because if it does, that would be friggin' hilarious.
Have you heard the rumor for Stage 6, Chapter 2?
No.
It's a rumor that you're going to be fighting Vadar, or Vadar, or whatever you want to call him, and
Adar.
your teammate is going to be Udai.
The Kage?
Yeah, the Kage.
What? No. You know, that's actually a possibility. And it makes me wonder. It makes me wonder what if that's the next part. What's going to be the part after that?
I have no idea, but I really hope that if that's not Stage 6, Chapter 2, that it is the last stage, because I would love to team up with Udai and finally see what jutsus he has.
Yeah, I mean, if he's Kage, he better be pretty BA. And you know, I wouldn't be surprised in the least if he was level 100.
No, I wouldn't be surprised either. In fact, I'm still expecting us to hit 100. If we don't, I'm gonna send messages to the desk going, "Hey, what the hell? Give me my 100."
Oh, we're gonna be given 100, but I don't know what rank they're gonna give us. I just don't know. I mean,
It does make you wonder what's next after Special Jonin.
yeah. I mean, everyone for a longest time thought the next rank was this rank was gonna be Black Ops.
But that's because they did mention something in January that there were going to be Black Ops missions. But I think that might be the Special Jonin stuff. We might be, getting specific class-related missions if they really are doing this class thing.
They really should, because that would just help. That would make the game a lot better.
It would also make sense why they've been working on it for a year. One thing that I still want to do is I want to go to other villages.
Oh, please. Everyone's been wanting that since the game first came out, man. I mean, I don't know how long it's going to be until they have something like that, or if they're ever going to have something like that. It's not something that was mentioned before. I mean, on the list of stuff that they were going to give us, they've pretty much given us everything.
Well, they said that they were going to completely change the clan stuff as well. They said they're going to add clan bosses, clan missions.
That would be interesting, because that's a special kind of PvP right there, I suppose. I want to see what the rewards for that are, though, and kind of hope that they work on that when the exams are over, because I know they're busy with PvP, but I think that kind of goes hand in hand with the whole clan system. And I think the reason they've been holding off on the new clan stuff is that it might take them a while to put it up, and they don't want to take the clan down because they make too much money off of it.
Do you think... Sorry to change subject here, but do you think we'll be forced to choose which class we want before we can level up past 60?
That would be incredible amounts of bullshit. I don't think that's a possibility. And it better not be that way, because that's holding back a lot of people who are just. I mean, I know people. I mean, okay. I hate to say him specifically, but Yobi Ryan Jinchuriki, he's been playing the game since like a week after the game came out. You know, maybe even the day the game was released. He is an emblem user. He's the clan master of the ninjas, and he only has 2 elements and no talents. No talents, because he is waiting. He is waiting for friggin' for more talents and more information on other jutsus that are coming out in the future. He is waiting for the game to be done to pick his elements.
You know he has hidden silhouette.
He does have hidden silhouette? Let's just hidden silhouette. Hidden silhouette is it's awesome.
I agree. It just makes sense to have hidden silhouette.
Yeah, I mean, the only reason I don't have hidden silhouette on Valor is because the Earth one was just, I mean, the forest was just too perfect.
If we still are going to have the choices out of those specific 4 secret talents, I am going to get the force point for sample.
Well, yeah. I mean, you're gonna have by the time you. I mean, you're gonna be choose. You could choose soon too, because after the exams are over, you're gonna have the choice between 2 secret talents to have. So, I mean, the force one just makes so much sense for sample, like it did for Valu. I mean, Valu's just God. I mean, especially when I reset his elements again.
Oh yeah, to be fire, earth, water.
No, mine's fire, earth, water. Now I'm gonna change it to wind, earth, water because that's a great combination.
That's what I want to change Riken to. But if I get him the heavy attack division class, which I still might, I probably won't want to change his jutsus. So I'm still on the fence with Riken. I don't know if I want to change him or not. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and to be honest about my whole opinion about the class ones, like when they were just previewing all the classes and stuff before the exams came out. When I saw the sensor division, I was like, that sounds like a division that Valor would belong to. That or the medical one. Though it didn't help that the medical division representative looks very familiar to something. And I've seen someone already point out the similarity, but that's besides the point.
I don't remember what he looked like at the moment. I don't even remember what.
I'm talking about the medical division chick.
You mean the old guy?
No, not the old guy. The medical division chick. Actually, the old guy does look like somebody.
Oh, the girl with the giant syringe.
Yes. She looks like oh god, what is its name? It's a card in Yu-Gi-Oh! It's that Lily one, the one with the nurse angel syringe. She also has a giant syringe, and she looks like a nurse. Someone's already made the comparison, so I saw it on the wall the other day.
So if I was not thinking of the element, or not, excuse me, not thinking of the effect. That's what I meant to say. Not thinking of the effect of the jutsu that you get from each class. If I had to guess which division J would fall under, I would think he would actually fall under the intelligence division. While Riken would definitely fall under heavy attack. Sample would probably fall under medical. Ninjakin and Uriel would both probably fall under sensor.
It's kind of weird because out of all my characters, like the only ones that I have actually given any consideration into which class they should belong to is just Valu and Raziel. Raziel, my character that has no elements, and I've already pretty much decided what class she belongs to, and that's the medical class. I mean, it's just I don't know why it suits her so well. It might have something to do with that. Her basic theme is that she's an angel. I mean, she's got the friggin' halo and angel wings and everything. So, I guess it kind of makes sense.
Yeah. If I wanted to do like one class for everyone, if I decide to do that, I'd probably make J intelligence, Riken heavy attack, Haken surprise attack, Sample medical, and Uriel and Ninjakin sensor. If that's what I wanted to do, but I haven't decided yet.
And to me, I'll just be doing what's the most intelligent for Balu. And which will pretty much be the sensor division. I mean, something that I already felt like he belonged to, because, I don't know. Like, the sensor division, it's Purify, to me, out of all of them, kind of, I don't know. It makes almost the least amount of sense out of the others. The other ones, they make complete sense. Just, I don't know, the sensor division feels kind of a little off, but it I don't know. It'd be kind of hard to do the sensor division like it is in Naruto. I mean, I don't know. 'Cause really what the sensor division does is they detect enemies and they can pretty much like med out people of ill will, but well, actually the only person that can uh, force out like people with bad intentions is Naruto, but I don't know how much other people know about Naruto, so I'm not going to say any more about it.
Right.
So,
Well, I think that's probably enough. I think we covered quite a bit here.
yeah.
Is there anything else you want to bring up before we end this episode?
I don't like the special Tensai special Jonin outfit.
You don't.
No.
A lot of people love it.
That's because they don't have the clan clothing that I do.
Even I kind of like it because it reminds me of the outfit that I wear all the time.
Yeah, I guess it's like our season 3 outfit.
It's like a mix of season 1 and season 3.
Yeah, I guess.
And I kind of like it, and I like the fact that it doesn't, you don't have an a emblem or whatever you want to call it on the shoulder.
That's true, I guess.
We do have some really cool looking outfits. Like even season 13 is cool looking.
I think that's the one I wear.
I don't think so. You wear something else. I'm trying to find the one that you wear. I think you wear season 12.
It's the one that's really... Oh, yeah, it's season 12. Because that's the coolest looking one.
I liked season 6, even though that one wasn't... We didn't come in first place then, did we?
We didn't.
That was a second place outfit, but I still like it a lot. Let's see. Season 9, the winter armor.
Yeah, everyone was really stoked about that one. I was like, it's alright, I guess. I was still gonna wear the season 3 outfit. I still wore the season 3 outfit until we won season 12 and we got that outfit. Because that one was pretty cool. I did wear the season 7 one for a little bit, but then I switched it. So, yeah.
I think one of these days I'll eventually change my armor. But I did wear the black tie attire for like a good 2 weeks.
Yeah, I kind of wish I could have gotten the I got the what's it called, the very first Valentine's outfits.
Oh, I missed those. I wish I could have gotten those also. So we have a bunch of hairstyles. I wish I could get the old hairstyles back. It's like,
how many pages of hairstyles do we have?
I have 5.
I have 5 as well.
So I did wear the Easter mask for like a week until people started yelling at me to change it back.
I don't know. It looks really good on my character value, but the mask, they're both masks, so it's really hard to say which one. The black mask and the white mask, I guess, as I said. The black mask looks good. The white mask looks good. I just settled with the white mask because that's what I've had for the longest time since they gave it to us.
Those two headbands are like the desert masks or whatever. They still blink new. We have had them for like 3 months now or something.
Yeah.
Or 2 months at least.
Well, they are newer than the rest of the hairstyles, I guess.
So, but anyway, I think that's the end of this episode. We're just rambling now. And hopefully we'll see you guys in about 2 weeks with another podcast. And also we'll talk about some of the new things that came with the passing of the special Jonin exams. See you guys then.
Feel it in my balls.